Hey Starcrafters, Wookie here. Thanks for tuning in. I am loading into Core Hall Compound against LosVega, a Zerg player who is slightly favored. So let's see what I can do here. Hopefully he's not a mutalisking player as my machine bogs down to bring you this fine recording. This is all part of my mind games to keep LosVega agitated at how slow his opponent is loading in. If you hear me smacking my lips more often than normal, it's because I just ate some soft batch cookies by Keebler. Not that I'm sponsored by them or anything, I just thought I'd point it out. One of those little snacks that you're probably better off if you don't eat at all, but keeps the hunger pangs at bay for a little while. Alright, so just home from work. This is my first game of the night. Finally loaded in. Let's get some probes working. Oops, I just control forward some probes. Don't want to do that. Alright, we've got that set. 4EE, good game, have fun. Don't like to wish my opponents good luck anymore because I find most of the time they don't need it. It is indeed I who need the good luck. Alright, so there's 8 supply. Here's number 9. Number 9 is going to come out to the front. Let's take this guy at 95, get that pylon down there just to cover the top of the ramp. I missed it a little bit. I control forward my probe again. So let's control 3. You can see I'm a little bit too far forward on that. I would like to bring that back one space and then right back to probe production. As soon as that comes in, I'm going to chrono. And I know I'm going to build up to 12 probes anyway, so I just queue them up there. Let's see, we are at 11, so here comes 12. And once I get my 150 minerals, I should have pulled that guy a little earlier. Shift click the minerals and get back to work. Alright, what are you doing? Please don't be 6 pooling. Actually, that would be alright. Okay, pool just went down. He's got a lot of drones. He's droning up. So let's get down here and see if he takes a fast pool. Get some chrono on that. About halfway through the gateway being finished, we want to add our gas. I'm just going to wander around here for a little while. Try not to take any hull damage on that guy. 4EE 16 is going to be a pylon. We're going to come out here with the cybernetics core to block. We're going to rally that there and build a zealot as soon as we get 100 minerals. There we go. This guy to gas, these two to gas, hit C to return minerals, and build another probe. And he killed my probe while I wasn't looking. I'm shaking my fist, you can't see it, but know that I mean it in earnest. Okay, I got 150 minerals built up, so let's make some more probes. I'm actually going to chrono him one more time, because I suspect he is on 2 base now. This guy we got to put on hold position so the Zerglings don't run by. G that, 4C that, and add at least 1 gateway. Let's add our second gas. We're not going to 4-gate this guy, because it never seems to work for me. I'm at 21 of 26. 22 is when I want my next. Can I afford a stalker? Alright, there's the stalker coming out. So now I'm at 24 all of a sudden, but I have enough for another pylon, which I'm going to put there, just so I can warp on the low ground and to keep a lookout for overlords that hang out in this area. So now I've got a little bit of an Artosis pylon there, but I can warp low ground here if I need to. I can warp low ground here if I need to, and I will extra power that right now. Let's get a couple of sentries out. Get that there, at least 1 sentry and a stalker. Alright, now we've built up a little bit of money, but I'm waiting on 100 gas, which is coming right up, so we're going to VR a robo, and I've almost got enough for another gateway. There we go. For E to build a probe. I'm going to chrono my gates one time, which should get this to finish about the same time as that. And for E, oh boy, look at that fast roach rush. Come on, come on. Wow, that was a lot of lag. Well, this is gonna be rough, kids. Get me a couple of stalkers, please. Wow. And get me an immortal, please. Ooh, it's unpowered. That's unfortunate. Well, GG. That is the swarm. Wow. Who was this guy? That was pretty quick building. He was top. He was not very chatty either. He was slightly favored as a top silver. Well, let's look at this first. Economy breakdown. He managed to build only 18 drones. Looks like he has this kind of down. You can see he went straight for roaches, and it's probably my fault for not scouting. I assumed he was expanding, and I'm going to guess he didn't at all. Let's view his profile. 23 league wins. What about last season? Last season, not ranked. Okay, well, that makes me feel really good about myself. Hold on. I was on a little bit of a win streak too. What a bummer. You can see me and No Torque are ranked 99 in our 2v2 league. Sweet. We were as high as 24. Let me go. What did I just do? I want to go back. I want to go back to my match history. You see, look at that win streak. Ignore this. That's irrelevant. Look at this. Those were all 2v2s, right? Yeah, 2v2s. See, ignore that. Core Hall Compound versus LosVega. And you know what? Let's look at the replay and see what he did, since that didn't take very long at all. But I'm going to guess what I saw down at with the drone down at the expansion was not an expansion. He just chased my probe out and then went power roach, which is my fault for making the assumption that he was expanding. So there's the production tab. I didn't do anything particularly wrong per se, except not know that he was powering roaches and power out some units to counter it. So there's pool 1 gas. There's the drone that took out my probe. Excuse me, slow it down so we get a little better frame rate here. Anything is better than 4. I can't even move the screen. That stupid high textured creep. Yeah, there's the Roach Warren. He's one base in it. Cut drones. Stop drones on 15. And just power in the roaches. In the production tab, we're probably seeing more roaches. Yep, there they go. Is that a 7 roach rush? 6? Well, he did add zerglings into it. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff. If we slow it down to faster speed and look at the army value, he's already at 22, I'm at 8. And I would have needed a perfect force field here, which I'm pretty sure I missed. I was getting a little chop while all this was going on. Yeah, poor Zealot does not last long enough, and the force field is a complete fail. I would have needed that to be clutch and then get another warp in of sentries and clutch it again. My warp gates were pretty late at 6:20, so I think the counter to that would be faster warp gates, 2 sentries, and do your force fields right, and of course keeping an extra probe out, or keeping that 1 probe alive, to note that he was not expanding. If he doesn't expand in the first 5 minutes, like if your Zerg opponent does not expand in the first 5 minutes, especially by 6 minutes, you should expect some aggression, and I would call what we saw there aggression. So a quick game. but not a bad game, especially not from LosVega. A little bit uninformed game on my part, but a learning experience, I hope, for you guys, and one that I will certainly take into my next versus Zerg match. So good luck, have fun on your ladder games, guys. Go out there and lose one for Wookie. I'll talk to you later.